We were holding on to something that was cracking in our hands, trying to build a future on the softest kind of sand. You were whispering forever, but your eyes were looking past, like you loved me in the moment, but the moment wouldn't last. I kept trying to protect us, like a heartbeat close to gone, hoping I could keep it steady if I just kept holding on. But love is not a creature you can cage or you can chain. It gets quiet when it's dying long before it fades away. And I heard it in your silence, in the breaths you didn't take, like you wanted to be with me, but your heart was learning how to break.
I kept thinking we could save it if we tried a little more, but every time I reached for you, you drifted further than before.
This endangered love,
barely breathing, barely holding on.
this endangered love,
Soft and fragile like a half-remembered song.
we try to keep it beating with the pieces of our past,
But even love can't keep surviving when it's built to never last.
this endangered love,
Beautiful and breaking every night. We held it closely, tried to fight, but some hearts fade even when we shine the light.
I could feel the fear inside me every time you said my name. Like the closer that I held you, the more you somehow slipped away. You were reaching for tomorrow, like you promised something more, while I was standing in the memories of the life we built before. I kept stitching all the fractures with the softness of my hope, thinking maybe love was steady if I learned to let it grow. But it's hard to hold the fire when the wind keeps rushing through, hard to stay when every moment feels like losing parts of you. We were learning how to love each other, but forgetting how to stay. And every time I looked at you, you fell further every day.
Maybe we were never meant to carry love this close to pain. Maybe loving you was weather
that my heart could not contain. This endangered love,
like a spark beneath the rising storm.
this endangered love,
Shaking even when we kept it warm.
we kept fighting for a feeling that was slipping through our hands.
Tried to turn our breaking pieces into something that could stand.
This endangered love,
Fragile truth we tried to justify. We wanted more than what we had the strength to try. But even miracles can fade when hearts divide.
maybe loving me was heavy,
Maybe I was hard to hold,
but you never had to leave me without letting truth unfold.
maybe holding on was hurting, maybe letting go was kind. But I wish you would've told me what was weighing on your mind.
We were clinging to a promise, built on pieces we outgrew, and loving you is learning that some love can't make it through.
A fragile flame that flickered in the wind. Still beautiful in everything we didn't mend.
This endangered love, hanging on a thread so thin it's tight. This endangered love, fading even though we didn't want to say goodbye.
We tried to keep the light alive with every beat our hearts could give. But some love isn't meant to last. It's only meant to teach us how to live.
This endangered love,
The kind you feel but cannot save and say.
endangered
A quiet goodbye we never meant to learn.
a quiet goodbye we never meant to learn.
We were holding on to something that was cracking in our hands, trying to build a future on the softest kind of sand. You were whispering forever, but your eyes were looking past, like you loved me in the moment, but the moment wouldn't last.
I kept trying to protect us, like a heartbeat close to gone, hoping I could keep it steady I just kept holding on. But love is not a creature you can cage or you can chain. It gets quiet when it's dying long before it fades away. And I heard it in your silence, in the breaths you didn't take. Like you wanted to be with me, but your heart was learning how to break.
I kept thinking we could save it if we tried a little more.
But every time I reached for you, you drifted further than before.
This endangered love, barely breathing, barely holding on. This endangered love, soft and fragile like a half-remembered song. We try to keep it beating with the pieces of our past, but even love can't keep surviving when it's built to never last. This endangered love, this endangered love, beautiful and breaking every night. We held it close, we tried to fight, but some hearts fail even when we shine the light.
I could feel the fear inside me every time you said my name. Like the closer that I held you, the more you somehow slipped away. You were reaching for tomorrow, like it promised something more, while I was standing in the memories of the life we built before.
I kept stitching all the fractures with the softness of my hope, thinking maybe love was steady if I learned to let it grow. But it's hard to hold the fire when the wind keeps rushing through. Hard to stay when every moment feels like losing parts of you. We were learning how to love each other, but forgetting how to stay. And every time I looked at you, you fell further every day.
Maybe we were never meant to carry love this close to pain. Maybe loving you was weather that my heart cannot contain. This endangered love, like a spark beneath the rising storm. This endangered love, shaking even when we kept it warm. We kept fighting for a feeling that was slipping through our hands. Try to turn our breaking pieces into something that could stand. This endangered love, this endangered love, a fragile truth we tried to justify. We wanted more than what we had the strength to try. But even miracles can fade when hearts divide.
Maybe loving me was heavy, maybe I was hard to hold, but you never had to leave me without letting truth unfold.
Maybe holding on was hurting, maybe letting go was kind, but I wish you would've told me what was weighing on your mind.
We were clinging to a promise built on pieces we outgrew, and loving you was learning that some love can make it through.
Our love,
a fragile flame that flickered in the wind.
our love,
Still beautiful in everything we did and made.
this endangered love, hanging on the threads too thin to tie. This endangered love, fading even though we didn't want to say goodbye. We try to keep the light alive with every beat our hearts could give, but some love isn't meant to last. It's only meant to teach us how to live. This endangered love,
The kind you feel but cannot save in time.
we held it close until it slipped between the lines. A story written softly, but erased before its prime. This endangered love, we loved it even as it died. Endangered love, a quiet goodbye we